We're going to solve these things called, this is called a reciprocal inequality. Now, I have it written as a -1 exponent, but we all know the first step is going to be to rewrite this as 1 over 2x minus 1 to the positive first power. So this is going to be a reciprocal, right? The reciprocal of the expression in the parentheses. All right, so we need to remember two facts before we start this problem. Fact number 1 says that 1 over a being greater than 0 implies that a itself, the variable, is greater than 0. So once we have 1 over an expression greater than 0, we know that the denominator, not the 1, the 1's obviously a positive up on top, but the denominator has to be greater than 0. Okay, the second fact that we know is if 1 over a is smaller than 0, that implies that the a is smaller than 0. Okay, so here we have, let's get rid of the negative exponent. This is 1 over 2x minus 1 to the positive 1 power. Bring down the greater symbol, bring down the 0. So we've got 1 over an expression is greater than 0. According to our fact upstairs, that implies that the expression in the denominator has to be greater than 0. 2x minus 1 to the first power is greater than 0. But what is anything to the first power? It's just itself. So we can write this as 2x minus 1 is greater than 0. Now let's solve this first degree inequality. We'll move 1 to the other side by adding it, thus isolating the x term. 2x is greater than 1. And then we're going to eliminate the coefficient 2 by dividing both sides by positive 2. And that's a big deal. We divided by a positive number, not a negative number. So we do not need to flip the inequality sign. And our solution when we simplify is x greater than 1/2. Now, I didn't bother to write this in the other forms. I just left it like this. But there are 3 ways to write our solution, and you should practice those 3 ways: set notation, interval notation, and graph notation.